Good morning, everyone. It is Boxing Day today, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful holiday with your loved ones. I am going to be opening the David's Tea Advent Calendar. It is still going. Let's see what we have for day 19. So we only have 6 more days until the new year. So we've got a fruit infusion, so I'm gonna save this for later. This one is called Forever Frosty. It says nutty, spicy, and sweet. Boxing Day is my favorite day to come to Costco. Look at this parking lot, it's so empty. We came here last year as well and it wasn't busy, so I was hoping that this year would be the same, and it seems like it is. It is now nearly 7 o'clock and we are heading out to dinner. We're going to be going to Shangrila. This is our annual trip to this Tibetan restaurant in Parkdale. We love it. It's just so delicious and homey. We're going to get our momo fix and then we're going to head to T&T. I think we do this every year. Do we? Yeah. Shangrila is so busy today. It's the busiest we've ever seen it on Boxing Day. We are sitting in this like no chair area. We've never sat back here before, so that's fun. We got the crispy beef, the chili chicken, and the ting mo. Here are our chicken momos. So good. This T&T is gonna be closing. We're at the one on Cherry Street, and the last day is January 30th. Oh my gosh, they have the pocky that we bought in Japan. Both of these are so good. I'm currently trying to decide how many to buy. I have a whole bunch of snacks here. I've got some pocky, I've got some mochi, I have some hot pot seasoning. I wish I could remember which one I bought last time, but I'm pretty sure I bought this one, the binge-watching Sichuan flavored hot pot seasoning. And I have the biggest craving right now for honey custard cake, so I'm trying to look for one. Found them. They're 2 for $2. I'm really wanting a dessert that has that salted duck yolk, and I'm trying to find something. Otherwise, maybe we'll just go for dim sum tomorrow and have that little pumpkin thing from Rolsan. I think this might be it. I was looking at the back and it does say salted egg yolk custard bun. I think we will try these. We just got back from T&T. I thought I would do a quick haul since all of these are kind of like Asian goodies. So Hubby, you guys may know, loves durian. He picked out 2 packages of this frozen durian. He's very excited about these. They were on sale, which is great. And then he got this freeze-dried durian as well.
Japanese technology.
Japanese technology? I got some more of these Japanese pickled plums. This is the thing that I wanted to get. It was actually the only thing on my list, but we ended up buying a lot more. We bought some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. This is the matcha green tea flavor. This was also on sale. Actually, a lot of the stuff that we bought was on sale. I picked up 2 packages of these Phoenix buns. I bought a lot of pocky. One of these is that peachy strawberry flavor that is quite delicious, but I'm not sure which one we like more. I know we love this one, so I bought 3 of these. We're thinking we might try both varieties of the pocky, see which one we like better, and maybe even get more tomorrow. We got some cow piss. This is the white peach one, and this one is the lychee one. We bought these big ones because these were on sale. The small bottles were $2.99, but these big bottles were $3.99, so we ended up stocking up a bit on that. Hubby picked up 2 of these Kirin milk tea. This is the relax one, which is one of our favorites from Japan. Bought this mochi, bubble milk tea mochi. I got my honey castilla cakes. I love the white rabbit candies, so when I saw they had a matcha one, I really wanted to try it. I bypassed it the first time, but then I decided to go ahead and pick it up since we were buying so much already. Hubby picked out some tea. He loves the Hokkaido milk tea from Share Tea, so he got this to try. There are 15 bags of tea in here. I think it is like a milk, oh yeah, it is. Milky flavor tea. So this has like the milk and sugar already in it. He also loves jasmine green tea, as you guys may know, so he picked out this. I bought some black sesame seeds. This is the hot pot seasoning mix that I picked up. I'm pretty sure this is the one I liked from last time. And that's it.
That's all?
That's all. Look at the color.
Cinnamon for
Oh
sure.
yeah, it smells very cinnamony. It's so bright. It's like bright pinky, orangey red.
Cinnamon.
It tastes orange. There's supposed to be almond in it.
It's okay.
I taste that artificial aftertaste. I don't love this one. It tastes kind of like cough medicine. Is it? I used to have this orange cough medicine. It tastes like that to me. And there's like this funky aftertaste. It's really funky.
I don't want it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 27 of Vlogmas. I am gonna vlog straight through until New Year's Eve. Let's go ahead and see what we have in today's drawer, which is day 19. Is it day 19? No, day 20. So it would be this one here. Oh, it's another pu-erh tea. This one is hot chocolate. So it must be very similar to the s'mores. Hubby and I both liked the s'mores, so I'm excited about this one, and I can steep this right now. Hubby and I are gonna taste the tea now. I also made a couple of these Phoenix buns. I tried to make them yesterday, but I failed miserably. I followed the package directions, but they just came out rock hard. They were inedible. I tried to eat a bit of it and then I was just like, no, this isn't happening. So I just threw them in the organics bin and I tried again this morning. We were pretty full anyway. And they feel awesome. They're squishy, not rock hard. Squishy. Let's try the tea first, and then we'll eat the buns before they get too
Hard again.
hard again. Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Chocolate.
Hot chocolate pu-erh.
Pu-erh. That's Lulu. Pu-erh.
It's all right. It's okay. I think I like the s'mores one better. The s'mores one tasted a bit better to me.
This one smells better than it tastes. I like the smell.
This one's okay though.
So.
I think I like pu-erh. Maybe I should buy some pu-erh tea.
Pu-erh.
Just like by itself. All right, now let's try the bun. So excited.
Cheers.
Cheers. And we have to return the rental car today, so I don't know if we're gonna go get more snacks. I feel like we have a lot of snacks. Ooh. It's the inside with the duck yolk. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it cold inside now, or? Oh, it's warm. Mmm. Oh. This is so good. I feel like this is even better than the croissant and also the dim sum, the salty sweet duck yolk, but you don't have like all that fried stuff on the outside. I mean, the dim sum is delicious, but this is a bit healthier because it's just like a steamed bun on the outside, and the croissant, same thing. There's like so much flaky pastry when really all I want is the duck yolk in some sort of like bready vessel. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday today. Hubby is at work. He had the day off yesterday, but he actually has to work this weekend. So this is going to be my time to try to catch up with stuff. I actually slept in a little bit today because yesterday was one of those rare occasions when Hubby and I actually sat together and watched a show together. We started watching the morning show. He has a free subscription to Apple TV for a year, or Apple TV Plus. He got a free subscription along with his new iPhone, so we decided to binge watch the morning show. So far, we really like it. We only have 3 more episodes, so we watched 7 yesterday, so you can imagine how much time that took because each episode is around an hour long. So we spent 7 hours watching that yesterday. I slept a little bit later than usual, slept between 1 and 2, but I also slept a little bit longer than usual. I woke up, I tried to wake up at 8:30, but I ended up snoozing until around 10 o'clock. But we only do this maybe once every 4 to 6 months. Usually Hubby is watching something, but it doesn't really interest me that much. So I go on the computer and I start editing videos, or I do a little bit of this and that. Or sometimes we try to watch a movie or something together, but Hubby falls asleep. So I end up turning it off or pausing it and doing something else until he wakes up. And then by the time he wakes up, I'm so engrossed in whatever I'm doing, I don't really go back and watch the show with him again. But once in a blue moon, I would say, yeah, like once every 4 to 6 months, we'll sit and we will watch something together. So I have a list of things I have to do before the new year. I have to start my new finances spreadsheet. I have to set up my planner pages, but I just didn't feel like doing any of that. So yesterday was kind of our day to have a lazy day together. We have a lot of lazy days, but they're often doing like little things here and there and not sitting together and watching something together. So yesterday was our lazy day of sitting together and watching something together, and it was really nice. We'll probably do a little more of that today because we want to finish the morning show. I also snacked in front of the TV, which felt like a real indulgence. Again, I do that maybe like a handful of times a year. So it was fun. It was like almost like a pajama party. We are on day 21 today, so only 4 more days until the new year. Let's see what we have. Sleigh Ride. This is a fruit infusion. Again, the base is apple, hibiscus, pineapple, papaya, beetroot, cinnamon, raisins, coconut, roasted almonds, popped rice, natural and artificial flavoring. It sounds like I might like this one, so I will save this for later because I really do need some caffeine. Out and about trying to get my steps in before Hubby gets home. I also filmed a video today, which is pretty exciting. I haven't filmed a video for Petite Hairstyle in a while, but I managed to film my no-buy update. I wasn't planning to film, but it kind of just struck me when I was talking to you guys and when I was writing my morning pages. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm feeling pretty good. I feel very productive. I'm back from my walk. I have 9,000 steps. I changed Truffle's litter box, I'm doing laundry, I took down the organics. It's amazing how a few hours to myself can help me reset and just focus and get stuff done. I've talked about this before, but sometimes I feel like it'll take me so long to do all of these things, and then I just start going through them and ticking them off, and it takes surprisingly little time. So I feel like I work myself up for no reason at all. I am so glad I filmed that video today. I haven't recorded a video for Petite Hairstyle since Japan, and I don't even count Japan because that was a packing video, so it wasn't really the full like sit down, get the camera set up and record. Usually if I'm planning to record a video, I put on a little bit more makeup, but today it's a BB cream free day. So I mean, my skin doesn't look the best, my makeup doesn't look the best, but It feels so good to have that done. And now I feel like doing my finances spreadsheet, which is awesome. So my finances spreadsheet kind of evolves as the years go by. The one I used in 2005, say, is a little bit different from the one I'm using now. The basic shell and functionality are still the same, but I've added to it and added to it over the years. And I've added different tabs for tracking different things. And once I'm done tracking those things, I hide those tabs. Now the spreadsheet is a little more involved and probably a bit more complicated than it needs to be, but I know where to find everything, so it works for my needs. And that's what I would recommend if you do plan to track your finances using a spreadsheet. If you build your own, it will suit your needs exactly. You'll know exactly where to find everything, and you can also customize it as you go, which is very rewarding. I feel like I track just enough information, not too much and not too little. It doesn't take me a whole lot of time anymore, so it's wonderful. So I'm going to get my 2020 spreadsheet ready. So because the spreadsheet has changed year over year, what I basically do is I just take my current spreadsheet, so that would be for 2019, I make a copy of it and I call it 2020. And then I go into the newly created 2020 spreadsheet, which is just a copy of my current spreadsheet as it stands, and I erase all of the information that I've input to date. And the reason I do this is because it's much easier than creating a new template and having to update it every time I make an update to my current spreadsheet. So this is just, it's much easier. Your bun.
Smells like cider.
It's apple.
Apple cider. Apple cinnamon cider.
Do you like this one?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not a big fan of this one. Not really. It's too tart. It's okay. Good morning, everyone. It is December the 28th today, Sunday, and we're almost at the end of the year. We're also almost at the end of the David's Tea Advent calendar. So let's go ahead and open up day 22. Okay, black tea, Satsuma Spice Cake, sweet caramelized citrus. I'm just about ready to head out. I'm meeting my friend for brunch today. I'm wearing the same sweater as yesterday. I didn't wear it for very long yesterday because I just went out for a walk and I just love this thing. So I decided to wear some color today. This is going to be our holiday brunch. I have to leave in about 10-15 minutes or so, so I thought I would just go ahead and taste the tea with you guys. So cheers. And let's see what this one tastes like. I smell the orange, I smell the spice. Oh. I think I'm just not a fan of orange in my tea, maybe. This tastes to me again like cough syrup. So orange, cherry, it just reminds me of cough syrup that I used to take when I was little. I didn't like it. I used to tell my dad I was taking it and just like pour it down the drain, which is really bad, but I just hated the taste. The orange one I liked a bit better. I could stomach that one, but the cherry one was just terrible. But this tastes to me like orange cough syrup. It's better than the other orange one we had, and I definitely like it better than the cherry one, although the cherry one was really good with the dessert that I had. I can't remember which dessert I had because I've had a lot in the past little while. I did my morning pages this morning, and I'm using a different journal. This is the journal that I took to my memoir writing class. This one has lines in it, whereas the other one didn't. And I thought it would be a lot easier. I thought the lines would actually make me write less because I thought my writing was small enough that I was actually writing more than if I had lines on a page. But these lines are really close together, and I think I ended up writing a lot more. It certainly took me a lot longer. It took me 40 minutes today versus 25 to 30 minutes. So this will be a test going forward. I mean, because I write 3 pages a day, this notebook isn't going to last very long either. But I also don't want to be burning through notebooks like crazy just for morning pages, because I know I'm never really going to read them again. And in the Artist's Way, they actually recommend that you don't read them over. It's really just a brain dump for me. And I use a lot of my lists and notes for this type of purpose, just to get it out of my head. And I think I've talked about using Instagram in that way as well, just to get stuff out of my head so I can focus on something else. I really do like using journaling and lists in that way, just as a brain dump and not really to document something that I would necessarily go back and look at. So thinking about these morning pages, it does take up quite a bit of paper. I mean, I should just use what I have because I have a lot of notebooks kicking around, but I don't necessarily want to buy stacks and stacks of notebooks just to use them for morning pages. So I think what I'll do when I'm done this size journal, which I find is good for morning pages, I think it's very similar to an 8.5 by 11 just because the lines are so close together. I don't think I have many or any more of these notebooks, these blank notebooks, and the other notebooks that I have in my collection are quite small, so I don't want to use those. I may just end up buying those ruled notepads, the really inexpensive ones, and I may just use the pages, and then maybe at the end of the week I'll just shred them. So that's what I plan to do. I would love to have a fire ceremony where I burn them, but there's really nowhere I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna finish up my tea and get ready to go. I have to leave in about 5 minutes, so I wanna make sure Lulu goes potty and Truffle has enough hay and all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys at brunch. We're going to a really cute restaurant called Lapinou. It's raining! I wouldn't have bothered putting a wave in my hair if I had known it was raining, because it tends to fall out really quickly, but hopefully it won't. I just got home and brunch was excellent. They do brunch a little bit differently at Lapinou. It's basically 4 different little bites, like little appies for the table. So they bring enough for however many people are dining. It was just me and my friend today, so they had everything portioned out for 2 people, but it was still quite substantial, or so I thought anyway. And then we both got the dough confit, which was excellent, very salty, but very tasty and delicious. So it was quite filling, very rich. I thought I would go out and get some steps afterwards, but it's really cold. It's raining quite steadily. It's very windy. My hands turned to ice holding the umbrella. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to come home and go to the gym instead. I'm such a wimp now when it comes to cold weather. I used to be able to walk in pretty much any weather. I've walked home in a blizzard before, but now that I'm out of habit and I don't have to do it, I tend to choose not to do it. So instead, I'm gonna go to the gym. I have a feeling the gym and I are gonna become good friends this winter. There's nobody there now, so I might as well just go and get it over with. It's NFL Sunday as well, week 17, so the last week of the regular season. So I'd like to watch a few games and just catch up on what's going on there. And then I really want to watch Servant. So Hubby and I finished the morning show and I thought it was really good. I found it really interesting, just the dynamics between men and women, power dynamics, and other sorts of dynamics. I just found really interesting. I found it very fascinating. Hubby and I started watching Servant though yesterday, and we only had enough time for 1 episode. I thought we should get to bed because it was like after 1 a.m. and Hubby had to work early today. So we watched 1 episode and it was very interesting, very creepy and very disturbing, twisted. but I found it fascinating. I kind of like stuff like that, stuff that's a little bit different. So I think I'll get my steps out of the way and then cozy in for the rest of the evening. We're gonna try the tea now. Well, I've already had today's tea, so this is just Hubby. I'm drinking chamomile. Cheers.
Will use a timeout. Stop the clock with 9:52 to go. So Ravens will be headed to the playoffs for the 8th time in John Harbaugh's 12 years as the head coach.
Do you like it?
In Baltimore, Harbaugh 10-6
Okay.
in the postseason.
I thought you wouldn't like this one.
And what this team
What is it?
Oh, you're gonna knock over the phone.
calling the plays on offense. They designed an offense around
It's, I can't remember what it's called, but it's orange.
everybody bought in. Jackson just looked.
I was hoping to bring the Steelers some luck, but it doesn't seem to be working. You guys remember when I got this hat and why I have this hat? It was a while ago. It's almost 7 p.m. now and I'm finally starting to not be full again. So I'm going to have a little bit of a snack. I think I'm just gonna have some cookies, maybe some Pocky, some candy, just load up on sweets. Feeling like a lot of sugar lately, maybe because I've been eating it every day again during the holidays. So now I have a bit of a sugar addiction again. But just gonna go with it because we still have a bunch of junk food and I also am craving it, so I'm going to just have it and start afresh in the new year. I think I'm gonna end off the vlog now. Not too sure what this vlog is about. Seems like I recorded a lot of clips, but I didn't really say anything of substance, but maybe I'll find some gems when I edit the video. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Only a couple more days until the new year, but I will be vlogging all the way through, so I will see you all very soon. Bye!